Hi, I'm Terry. I'm Baptist of First Baptist Church of Plano, Illinois, and this is Through the Week. Yesterday, I was talking with you about comparing yourself with lesser things, and that doing that actually sells yourself short of what you were created to be and who you were created to be. Today, I'd like to talk to you about the threat of difficult things. Now, the threat of difficult things can seem somewhat innocuous, but it's not really. Sometimes the threat of difficult things can cause you to act and do certain things in a certain way. Now, I come from a family of fairly committed and very hardworking people. From my great-grandfather to my grandfather on my father's side to my grandfather and I'm sure my great-great-great-great-grandfather, since my mother's history goes back 600 years in Japan, all had a code and all lived a committed life to their histories. Now, growing up in my family wasn't simply easy. I mean, they were construction workers, and there was absolutely no language that ever conveyed, "I can't." So, when I'm 10 years old, and my grandpa tells me to pick up that thing of shingles and climb up the ladder and deliver them to him, I just really wasn't allowed to say something like, "But I can't, it's too heavy." Saying "I can't" in my family was tantamount to being lazy. But looking back, I asked the question, is it? Is saying "I can't" being lazy? Sometimes, well, not sometimes, all of us, all the time, we react to things differently. And generally we act according to the experiences that we've had. My experience with shingles was that they're really, really heavy. So when I said as a little boy, "I don't want to" or "I can't," that was because I really didn't want to. They were heavy. Or carry a bag of cement, which was crazy because I wasn't strong enough. However, people do various things according to their experiences. And, these presuppositional experiences, what can come of it? Sometimes it's just, insecurities, like, "I'm not good enough for that," or "I really can't do that." But sometimes these experiences, they kind of morph into fear, where you've had past experiences of failure maybe, and you say to yourself, I've done that kind of thing before, I'm not going to do that again, I can't. And so you become fearful. You don't want to fail again. But fear is one of those things that can really make you disabled. It's debilitating. Fear can cause you to think of many different ways to avoid difficult things. When we were talking yesterday about lesser things, and we said that lesser things Comparing yourself to lesser things actually is settling. Settling for something that is less than. If in fact God exists, and I believe He does, and God became Jesus, and Jesus became the measure that you and I and all of God's creation are measured by and defined by, and because Jesus was in fact infinite, we have infinite value. That's who we are. So if judging yourself by lesser things sells yourself short of being who you are, being fearful and insecure because of the threat of difficult things, that actually curtails your ability to become. It throws up a roadblock for you to be able to be who you are meant to be. Instead of having a roadblock in your way, how about let's clear the highway off? And let's make it a smooth sailing, straight line trip down the road that you can just push on the gas and it's 90 miles an hour all the way to becoming who you were meant to be. Don't let fear and insecurity stop you from being all you were meant to be. And remember, who you are meant to be, is of infinite value. But how do we know that we are infinitely valuable? You can't really see that unless it manifests itself in the real world. And how can we do that? How does that happen? That manifestation of blessing from a person who has infinite value, well, it's by doing things that are infinitely good. Hey, be a blessing in your community. That shows that you're becoming who you're meant to be, a blessing to all nations. It shows that you are becoming the person that you really want to be. I'm not really sure that there is anybody who wants to be a explicative. I'm not sure that there are people out there who really want to be bad people. They don't like it when people treat them badly. So why would they assume that it's okay or good to be bad? Well, it's not. But how are people supposed to know who you are unless you show them? If you're of infinite value, show that value in your various communities. Be valuable. You are valuable, so be valuable. And by so doing, you will become that person you were always meant to be. Don't sell yourself short. Because of a difficult thing, don't let difficult things stop you from becoming who you're meant to be. Well, I'm out of here. So, you have a good one now, okay? By the way, I want to let you know that we're going to be here Monday, Wednesday, Tuesday, Friday, Thursday. with these daily devotionals. I hope that you enjoy these, and I hope that you'll keep coming back. So we'll keep referring you to what is good for you and about you, and we'll just have some fun with it, okay? Catch you later. Bye.